Hey guys, welcome back to the mat with me. Today I have a quick fire lower body session that is a little bit spicy, and it does in fact include the use of a block. So if you've got a block, grab it for me now. If you have a book or two that you could stack and use that as your block, go for it. If you have alchemized, I think that's about this width. Maybe you could use that, take those beautiful dust jackets off and get that out. But if you don't have a block, that's absolutely fine. It is not mandatory. It does just help to elevate the session a little bit and bring about that burn. Take what you need from today, leave what you don't. You can always regress any of the exercises if they're too much. But we've got a little bit of time on the mat, so let's use it wisely. So let's jump to the back of our mat. Feet about hip distance apart. I want you to roll your shoulders back, just getting a little bit of movement through the upper body here. Take a couple of deep breaths for me, settle into the session, pop on that playlist. Roll them back for 3, last 2, last 1, and back the other way. Beautiful, just some big nice rolls. Loosening up any tension. 3, last 2, last 1. Beautiful. Tuck that chin to your chest with a nice bend in the knees. Roll down towards the mat. Bring your palms to your shins or maybe to your ankles and just let that head hang heavy. Feel a nice stretch along the back of the legs here. Letting everything open up just a little bit. Beautiful. Come up halfway for me with a nice flat back. Then I want you to extend back down towards the mat. Keeping that chin nice and tucked. Grab behind the ankles and maybe just bring that chest a little bit further down towards the legs. So you're going to start to feel a little bit more of that stretch in the back of the legs. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale out. Just nice and gentle pull here. We're not jerking around. Come back up into flat back. And drop back down, chin to chest. Palms behind the ankles, and just one more nice gentle pull of the chest towards the legs. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful, melting down. I want you to walk those palms out into a downward dog here. Pedal out through the legs for me. Just lengthening through the back of the body a little bit more. Warming up those hamstrings. Maybe I'm feeling a nice stretch in the calves. Beautiful, give me 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Beautiful. Last 1. From here, I want you to push down into a plank and then push back into a downward dog. So we're going to make this a little bit more dynamic. Exhale as you come into plank. Push back into downward dog. Beautiful. Really pressing the floor away with the palms, spreading out through the fingers. Give me 3 more like this. Just becoming a little bit more dynamic, firing up that core. Last 2. Last 1. Press back into downward dog. Pedal out for me one last time. Just for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Drop those knees down. From here, we're just going to send our belly to the mat, coming into our cow pose and pressing away, coming into cat. Exhaling, opening up through the back of the body. Inhale to reverse. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Exhale to press the floor away. 2 more like this. Dropping that belly down to the mat, letting those shoulders relax away from your ears. And last one for me. And exhale as you press away. Beautiful. I want to just check your alignment here. Make sure that those wrists are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. From here, we're going to come into our bird dog. So I want you to lengthen through the right arm and the left leg and bring them back. Opposite side. Exhaling as you lengthen. Inhale as you bring them back in. We're pressing the floor away with our stabilizing palm. And we're drawing our ribs down towards our hips to activate through the core. Pressing that belly button to our spine. Beautiful. Creating a bit of stability in the body here. So we want everything else to remain nice and stable. No rocking through the hips as we lengthen. Nice. Keep that gaze trained down onto the mat. So no tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. Really pointing through those toes and those fingers with the aim of being length, not height here. Give me 3 more like this. And then we're going to add the block in. Last 2. Beautiful. Last 1, nice and long. Perfect. Now we're going to grab that block. We're going to place it underneath our right knee. Press your right knee down on it. Press away from the floor with the palms, so really help to activate through the core. Draw the ribs down towards your hips, so we're not sinking into the belly. We're pressing out. From here, you're going to press your right knee into the block, which is going to elevate your left knee. You're going to send the left leg back, and you're going to bring it back in. Exhale, and back in. Beautiful. The elevation on the block just requires the body to really remain stable, and your inner core muscles are really working to keep those hips nice and level. Exhale as you press back. Inhale to come in. Give me 3 more like this, and then we're going to add the right arm. Last 2. Beautiful. Last 1. Bring it back in. Now we're going to lift the right arm and the left leg. You may wobble. That's absolutely normal. Let's get nice and used to this movement. So stretching out through the fingers and the toes and bringing them back in. Exhale. The breath will really help you here. So really exhale nice and strong, drawing those ribs down towards your hips as you extend out and back in. And in, press through that left palm to help stabilize you. Beautiful. Give me 3. We're going to add a crunch. Last 2. Beautiful. Last 1, hold it out for me. On this next one, I want you to really press that knee into the block. You're going to bring your right elbow to your left knee. And extend out. And extend out. Beautiful. We're just going to crunch here. So what I want you to think about is pressing that right knee into the block. I want you to think about drawing those ribs down towards your hips and lengthening through the fingers and the toes. Give me 5 more like this. Pressing out of that left hand. 4. Last 3. You got it. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it back to center. Beautiful. Remove that block. Maybe press down just to stretch out a little bit through the hips, through the back. Take a big deep breath. Beautiful job. Now we're going to bring that block underneath our left knee. Now our setup is the same. Pressing our palms away from the mat, making sure that our ribs are pressed down towards our hips, pressing into the block. From here, we're extending the right leg out and bringing it back in. Exhale as you extend. Inhale to bring it back in. Keeping everything nice and stable in the body. Pressing away from the floor with the palms. Keeping a nice point through that right toe. Beautiful. That's it. Draw those ribs down towards your hips. Give me 3 more like this. Neck nice and long. Last 2. Then we're going to add the arm. Last 1. Beautiful. Now on this next one, we're going to lift our left arm and it's going to join our right leg and back in. Exhale as you extend. Bring it back in. Beautiful. Pressing into the block on the left side. Beautiful. Keeping everything nice and stable. It's a challenging one. Give me 5 more. Exhale. Last 3. Press into that right palm. Last 2. Beautiful. On this next one, hold it out for me. Now, we're going to really press our left knee into that block. We're going to draw our left elbow towards our right knee, crunching and extending. Exhale. Beautiful. It's okay if you're shaking. If you're shaking, you're at that right point. Whoop. You're at that right point. You're really challenging the body here. It requires coordination and balance. Beautiful. Nice and long to the fingers and the toes. Give me 4 more. Last 3. Beautiful job. Last 2. Last 1. Extend and drop it down. Beautiful job. Again, move that block over to the side. Press back into your downward dog. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. 1 more like that. And exhale. Beautiful. Press up into your 4-point kneeling position. tuck those toes under and press back into your downward dog. Walk your palms towards your feet. We're simply going to roll up with our chin tucked to our chest. Roll those shoulders for me. Beautiful. Bringing ourselves into the center of the mat. We are going to grab our block and we're going to pop it just off center to the right hand side. From here, you're going to step up onto your block or your books and just bring yourself to be nice and level. Step back with that left leg. You want to step right back so that you've got a nice bend in that front knee, making it about a 90-degree angle. And we're going to stay into this nice bend here. From here, we're going to bring our palms up, spreading through those fingers. From here, I want you to draw those ribs down towards your hips. I want to have a slight forward lean in our chest. So we're not going up and down. We've just got a slight lean so that we work into the glute a little bit more. We're going to lower down and come back up. Inhale to lower, exhale to push back up. Beautiful. Now we're going to add the arms as we go down. We extend up and in. And in. Beautiful job. Really let the breath help you here. Draw those ribs down towards your hips. You're going to be feeling this in that right glute, in that left quad maybe. Getting our heart rate up. Give me 5 more. Last 4. Beautiful job. Last 3. Nice and long through the crown of the head. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it down for me. Just move those arms. For 10. 9. 8. Spread through the fingers. 7. Last 6. Draw those ribs down. Last 5. Keep down nice and low. 4. I know it burns. 3. Last 2. Last 1, bring those palms in. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, keep low, 5, 4, last 3, you got it, last 2, last 1, step it back up. Ooh, it burns. Now we're going to step it out and we're going to come up into a knee drive. So step back for me, sinking into those hips, exhaling as you come up to drive the knee. Back and up. Take it nice and slow for me. And I want you to focus on that breath. Letting that exhale as you drive the knee help you create power and tension in the body. Beautiful job. Keeping your chest up nice and proud. Head, neck, and shoulders are nice and long. Let those arms help you if you can. Beautiful job. Now we're going to add a little bit of tempo in 2. On the next one, we're going to drive. Back, drive. Beautiful. 4, 10. You've got this. 9, 8. Drive that knee forward. 7. Nice big exhale. 6. Last 4. You got it. Last 3. Last whoop. Last 2, and then we're going to hold it up on 1. Last 1, hold it up for me. Hold it here. Now we're just going to do some pulses with that knee. So I want you to lift and lift for 10, 9, 8, you got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Woo! Step off the block there. Catch your breath. Wow. I don't like myself at all after this one. But we did say it was going to be spicy. Catch your breath. Grab some water if you need it. From here, I want you to point those toes out so they're on a diagonal. Especially this one on the block. I want you to make sure that as much as your foot that's on the block can be diagonally. Obviously, everyone's foot's different, but as much as you can, make sure that heel and the big toe is on the block. From here, we're going to come and step back on a diagonal into our curtsy lunge. And back up. Back. And in. So I really want you to focus on sending those hips back and down and stepping back up. All the weight is going through that front right heel. Okay, we're going to add some arms on the next one. So we're going to extend out into a cactus. Come back in as we come back up. Exhale and up. Beautiful. Draw those ribs down towards your hips. I want you to feel like someone is pushing against your arms in opposite direction. So they're putting tension there, making both the upper and the lower body work at the same time. Give me 6, Last 5. Breathe for me. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2, nice and wide with those arms. Last 1, beautiful. We're going to step back down and hold. I want you to just move through those arms. 4, 10, 9, chest nice and proud. 7, draw those ribs down. 6, sink down a little further. 4, last 3, you've got it. Last 2, last 1, bring those arms in. We're going to pulse down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Step back up, step off that block, shake out that leg. Beautiful. Whew. Okay, we are going to shift the block to just off center left. We're going to repeat all of that on the left-hand side. So, planting that foot up onto the block here, we're going to set ourselves up. So stepping right back into that low lunge, keeping our leg at a good 90-degree angle, drawing our ribs down towards our hips. We're slightly hinging forward, bringing our palms up. We're dropping down and up. Exhale and up. Down and up. Beautiful. If you want to add the arms, we can add them now. So down and up, overhead press. Spread those fingers. Beautiful. Nice long line from the head, neck, and shoulders. Feeling that left glute work. Feeling the shakes in the right quad. Beautiful. Keeping those hips nice and even. Give me 6. Last 5. Last 4. Keep breathing. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it down. Just the arms for 10. 9. Keep that lunge nice and low. 8. Breathe for me. 7. Draw those ribs down towards your hips. 6. 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, arms down, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got this, 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, step it up. Whew. We're coming back into that knee drive, so we're going to step back and drive up. Stepping back and exhale, beautiful. Ribs down towards the hips, strong exhale as you drive that knee. That's it. Stepping back, pressing off with that left heel, nice and strong. Give me 6. Last 5. Last 4. Chest up nice and proud. Last 3. Nice big step back. Last 2. Last 1. On this next one, we're going to hold that knee up with our knee drive. We're just going to lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, you've got it, 6, last 5, last 4, 3, last 2, last 1, drop it down, step off that block for a second, catch your breath. Beautiful. We're going to turn our toes out so the majority of our foot is across that block diagonally. We're going to step up onto our left foot, palms up to chest. We're going to step back diagonally into our curtsy squat and coming back up. Inhale to lower, exhale to come up. Beautiful. Sending all the weight through that forward left knee. From here, we can add the arms on this next one. Bring those arms up into cactus, so out and in. Out and in. Beautiful, really sinking back into that left hip. Feel as if someone's pushing on your arms, adding resistance as you go back and forward. Give me 6. Last 5. You got this. Last 4. Last 3. Chest nice and open. Last 2. Last 1, we're going to hold it down. We're just moving the arms for 10, 9, beautiful. Draw those ribs down towards your hips. Protect that spine. 6, last 5, nice and low. Last 4, 3, last 2, Last one. Bring the palms in. We're going to pulse. Just give me 10. 10, 9, 8, nice and low. 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Step it up. Shake it out. Maybe grab a towel. Grab some water. Take a breather. Okay. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. We are going to come down to a 4-point kneeling position in just a second. So if you're standing up with me still, tuck your chin to your chest. Roll down slowly towards the mat. Walk those palms out to downward dog. From here, just pedal out through the feet a little bit, loosening up through the back of the legs. Taking some nice big deep breaths. Beautiful. Drop those knees down. From here, we're going to bring that block back under our right knee. We're going to make sure that our wrists are underneath our shoulders and our knees are underneath our hips. We're going to push up and out of that right block. We're going to extend through that left toe. We're going to lift and lower. Lifting and lowering, squeezing through that left glute here. Really pressing the floor away through the palms. Drawing those ribs down towards your hips to protect that spine. Belly button to your spine. Couple of drops of sweat means we're working hard. Beautiful. Keep breathing for me. Give me 6. Last 5. Exhale as you lift. 3. Last 2. Last one. Hold it up for me. Hold it here for 5. Last 4. Pointing to the toe. Last 2. Last one. Drop it down. From here, we're going to add a crunch. So you're going to lift up, down, tuck those toes, tuck the knee to the chest, and down. Kick, down, up, and down. My knees sticking to the block. Up and down. Give me 4 more like this. I want you to think of knitting those ribs down to protect the spine. Crunching, bringing the nose to the knee. Last 2. Last one. Nice big crunch. Beautiful. Drop back down on both knees. We're going to switch it over on the left side. And we're going to complete to make it even. And then we're done. Beautiful. So block is under that knee. We're pressing the floor away with the palms of our hands. We're knitting our ribs down towards our hips. Pressing up into that block. Pointing to the right toe. Lifting and lowering. Exhaling as we lift. Inhaling to lower. Beautiful. Keep those hips nice and stable. Exhale and lower. Nice and long through the toes. Beautiful. Give me 4 more. Last 3. Then we're going to add the tuck. Last 2. Last one I lied. Hold it up. We've got that hold for 5. Last 4. Point to the toe. 3. Last 2. Last one. Drop it down. Press up, down. Tuck those toes. Crunch the knee to the nose. Down. Point to the toe. Back. And crunch. Beautiful. Drop it down. Exhale into your crunch. Pointing to the toe. Drop that down. Exhale into your crunch. Beautiful job. Nice and long. And in. Press the floor away with the palms. Give me 4 more like this. Beautiful. Keeping those hips nice and even. Last 2. Knee to nose. And last 1. Really nice crunch. Beautiful. Bring the knee down. Come off that block. Put it over to the side. And rest back into child's pose here. Beautiful. Take a big deep breath. Extending out through those arms. Letting that heart rate come down just a little bit. Beautiful. Now that was nice and spicy like we said it was going to be. So let's stretch out just a little bit. I want you to bring that right foot up next to those palms. I want you to extend out a little bit into that low lunge position. press the floor away with the palms. Maybe press that right knee out towards the right side. I am dripping here. We are glowing. Feel a nice stretch through those hips and then press back into a bit of a hamstring stretch, lengthening through that right hamstring. If you need to bend that knee because the stretch is too much, please do. Go to where you feel that stretch the most without any pain. Take a big deep breath and exhale. Beautiful. Come back into that low lunge. Big breath in and exhale. And pressing back into that hamstring stretch. Big inhale and let the breath out. Beautiful. Untuck that right knee. Come back to the left side. Left leg in a low lunge. Press the floor away. Chest up nice and proud. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. Feel the stretch through those hips. Maybe wiggle around a little bit if that feels good. Pressing that left knee out to the left side. Press back through and stretch out that hamstring. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Back into that low lunge. Pressing the floor away. Big deep breath in. And exhale. And press back into that hamstring stretch. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Lovely. Bring both feet back in. Cross those heels over and sitting back on our bum. I'm going to shuffle into the middle of the mat. From here, I want you to extend out that left leg. Bring the right leg over so that right foot is beside the outside of the left knee. And we're just going to twist across and around to the right side, feeling a little bit of a stretch through the right glute and also stretching out through the spine. Look over that right shoulder. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Nice twist. Uncurl. Right leg goes out. Left foot comes behind the right knee and we're just going to twist to the left side. Stretching through that glute, maybe pressing on that knee with the outside of your right elbow to feel that stretch and stretching through the back. Gazing over the left shoulder. Deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much for joining me on the mat for that spicy, sweaty, lower body focus session. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did and you enjoyed incorporating equipment like the block or your books from home. Please let me know in the comments if there's something that you'd like to see in the next class, and I hope to see you on the mat next time. Thanks guys, bye.